So how many times have you seen a couple walking through the mall and homegirl is just prancing around with tons of gifts that he clearly just took her on a shopping spree? Do you see this often?
I see it often.
Yeah?
I see it in the mirror, baby.
I see it in the mirror, she said. So Maya, this is going to be perfect segment for you. Malik, please pull up this thing with our guy, this MMA guy. So for Valentine's Day, we have identified a culprit in this situation. I've seen it a million times at the Aventura Mall. I've seen it at the Bell Harbor shops. You've seen it in every city you go to. Usually it's some dude treating his wife or girlfriend or mistress or OnlyFans or sugar baby, whatever you want to put it, and she's just prancing around. Here we have MMA champ Johnny Eblen dropped an insane amount of loot on his OnlyFans model lady friend. Here this looks like it's the design district in Miami. So here's what I'll tell you, that Johnny might be undefeated, but this past week his bank account took an L with this OnlyFans girl. Play this clip.
Doing some shopping today? A little bit. A little bit? How much did he spend on you today?
75,000.
75.
Oh my goodness, on a day.
85. Okay. Is the fight going to be a knockout, or what can we expect?
Absolutely.
All right, Johnny. Appreciate you, bro. Good luck, man, on the fight.
How can he focus on a fight after all that money's gone?
Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, he go.
About the fight coming
So, okay, so, you know, it's so funny. She's like, all right, can I say? She's like, yeah, he spent 75,000. He's like, 85,000. He collected her real quick.
Wow.
Slow Jams, you know, I asked you how often you see a man balling out and shopping for his girl. You said, every time I look in the mirror. So how do you make a guy drop this kind of loot on a beautiful woman like this?
It's a two-way street. So should I be bluntly honest?
Yeah,
or
but
I want you to be
honest.
bluntly
Cutely
honest.
honest.
Go ahead.
It's
I
a
go
two-way.
to church.
I think I know the answer,
and no
but go
one
ahead.
spends 85,000
Okay.
on me.
It's a two-way street. Either it's a genuine connection, they really love you, and that's just an expression, or they're genuinely obsessed with trying to get you to show you that they like you. So that's their way of trying to hoard you in. It's like a, I don't want to say I would hate to say predatory because it's not.
Simping is a better word.
Huh?
Yeah.
Simp is the better word.
Yes and no, because sometimes you have calculated simps and then you have like
Calculates.
non-calculated simps. But the way you get them to do it, it's sprinkle. Yeah. It's a lot of like mind things and talking and non-talking and a lot of you have to kind of show the guy you don't like him.
Yeah,
I'm
be
so
hot and
sorry
cold.
to say
Give
that.
him a little bit, then pull away.
Yes,
dangle the carrot
So
over
this
his
sounds
head.
like playing games to me. Slow
Yes, it's
Jams.
mind games.
It's
It's
a
not
different
good.
type
It's
of
You're
not
playing
good.
mind
Yeah.
games.
Yes.
But they're obviously
Okay.
intimate.
I mean,
Not obviously, Nat.
A
No.
lot of the time, the
Why?
girl's not even
Why
fucking
is
the
that
guy.
not
Did you
obvious?
hear that? Because
Yeah.
right there,
Yes.
you heard it from a dating expert right there.
Because she's not hooking up with him, so
Yes.
he's gonna drop
Yeah, it
almost
happens all the time.
$100,000.
It's
on
called
it.
yes,
simping,
that's why I was saying
Called tricking.
predatory, but not. It's like part of the catch game.
Yeah.
These, I'm speechless.
Oh, yeah.
If you
I'm
want me
very
asking, are you
curious.
on Seeking?
No longer. I left that life like 2 years
Retired.
ago. Yeah, so,
So
I
what
was
is
exotic
Seeking
dancing and
Arrangements?
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a website where a lot
Explain
like
what
this.
that is.
I think probably most people know. It's a website where sugar babies meet sugar daddies. Essentially, older men who have a lot of money, who have a hard time getting laid. They go on this website, they give girls money, typically, and then, you know, the girl will sleep with them. Or sometimes the girl doesn't sleep with them. I've heard stories from, like, you know, I do a lot of street interviews. I've heard some girls say, what was the most amount of money a guy spent on you? One girl was like, $5,000. I was like, damn, what do you have to do, fuck him? She's like, no, I didn't even fuck him. I was like, damn. And I heard a story like that day after day. Now, of course, some of those girls are probably lying, but not all of them.
Guys, are we okay? We're on the big screen.
We just rolled a
Gotcha.
commercial during my monologue.
Yeah. So you got some methodology to this, okay? Danny, let me ask you: when you see a guy treating his girl to an obscene amount of shopping, is that a boss move? What's the first thing comes, or is that more of a simp move? What do you think?
I feel like it's a little ridiculous, honestly. Like seeing that video of the MMA fighter, like just spending such an absurd amount of money on this girl that he probably doesn't even really like. It's, I don't know. For me, honestly, I feel like it'd be a little bit of a turnoff. Like, why are you buying me so many things?
It would be a turnoff for you receiving the shopping spree?
If I was taken on a shopping spree like that, where they were spending $80,000, like why? For what? I mean, it depends on the relationship. Like, also like how much money they have, like if it's actually going to hurt their bank account. But I personally don't need a shopping spree like that to have someone show me they love me.
Based.
You don't need it, but
Right.
if they were
I mean,
to
nice,
provide,
But it would be nice. Go ahead, Nat. What do you have to
if somebody
say?
was gonna spend $85,000, I have places I want to donate to. I got places I
Yeah,
want
like there's other ways to spend the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's ways
Yeah.
to spend it. I wouldn't say that I would be like turned off. I would just be like a little taken back, like maybe what, like maybe more hesitant. Like,
You
why
lose
are you
respect for the
spending
guy
that?
a little
Yeah,
bit.
like why are you so willing to spend all this money on just me? Like where's the rest?
Now,
of
what
my
happens if your man said, "Listen, I just want you to know,
Where's the rest of your
I
money?
made a $85,000 donation to your favorite charity. Enjoy." How would you feel about that?
I would say if it's my favorite charity.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
What am I supposed to say?
You got nothing for it though. You're like, you can't even spend $5,000
Well,
on
if
me.
it's but if that's my favorite charity that I have a passion and I love for, and you want to contribute to that, then you're obviously going to fulfill me in a different way. Now,
What happens if
when
this
I
favorite
say,
charity?
my birthday, I want a purse, I want this, sure.
Yeah.
But like that's obvious. If you're gonna drop $85,000 on donation,
And
you're
after
gonna
you start
invest in me
dating,
too.
he tells you he photoshopped the receipt, and the whole thing was nonsense.
He sent it to the human fund.
The
was
donation
signed.
was
a
fake.
slightly different
Yes,
perspective.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Amy. What's your
Something like that.
perspective?
So I actually am friends with somebody who knows this person. Somebody who
The MMA guy or the
Yeah,
girl?
The MMA guy.
Okay.
I've been on the Fresh and Fit podcast with the girl as well, so I actually indirectly kind of know both of them. So my friend, he is very deep in the fighting world. He is connected with the Hart family. And this guy, he's a professional MMA fighter. Now, when it comes to guys, they're very, in general, they are driven by the desire to be able to protect and provide. And for MMA fighters and fighters in general, they are extremely dopamine driven. And the highs and the lows that come along with that profession are so much more profound than what people realize. And honestly, from the perspective of my friend and my perspective, this is this guy having a manic episode. When guys go through the highs and lows of that type of industry, it can result in gambling, it can result in drinking excessively, drug use, or extreme instances like this. And so from the perspective of someone who actually knows this guy, he's like, this is him having a manic episode. He's not a simp. He needs to get his,
Rocks off.
financial literacy and emotions in check, but he's not a simp. He's having a little bit of a manic episode right now.
So he's
Yeah.
bipolar, essentially?
Do you think it would be the same if he was doing it with maybe a
Girlfriend.
church-going girl?
Yeah, no.
Would it be different rather than an OnlyFans girl?
Yeah,
if
can
it
we
was
see
his
that girl one
girlfriend,
more
it would be
time? Can we
very
see what she was
different,
wearing,
for
Malik?
sure.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay. While he's pulling this up.
Yeah, I mean, if it was your girlfriend, it would
Yeah,
definitely
it
be
would be
different, right? And
different.
like you said, it's from the perspective of, oh, is he blowing all of his money, or is
Right.
this just like, what an average guy would spend on a Valentine's Day date proportionate to the income
Turn up
that he
the
makes, right?
audio.
Right.
Let me ask you guys out there. Does this look like a good church-going girl to you guys out there?
No.
I mean,
When I
she could
think
go to
ass.
church.
Well, it looks like she gets
But
down
she
on her
doesn't
knees
look
a
like
lot,
she
but I don't
maybe
think she's
doesn't-
praying when she's down there.
doesn't
The last thing
follow
Yeah,
the
go
the
ahead.
last thing I would say, just because a guy buys you, sometimes he probably, like you said, really does not like you because, as you were saying, is where the money is going.
Yeah.
If he knows damn well you're doing OnlyFans, why is he retiring you? But he's walking you through a mall. He probably wants to show you off. Probably wants to flex. Sometimes a lot of business owners, I know they deal with whores because it's tax write-offs. So sometimes it's not really about.
Hold on, did you
Dealing
just
with
I
say
know
hoes
that
that
is a tax
sounds crazy,
said
but
that-
it's
I don't
not that
really think
crazy.
that's the
buying
case.
It's not
shit
that crazy.
for hoes is a tax
A
write-off?
whore's a
Yes,
write-off,
I know.
Holy
from
shit,
the
I don't
tax,
know.
look, from
What
the tax.
category do you put that
Explain.
under?
Listen, I've
Okay,
met
okay,
with
I
my
don't
accountant
mind. Go
many a
ahead.
times.
Oh my!
And not that I'm dropping loot on girls like this, but they've never said, listen, on your tax receipts right
I'm
here.
not gonna say a
gave us some
whore.
ass
but,
and
you
some
know.
tits.
You left off these hoes 501c3 department right
The
here.
whore credit.
I don't think that's a thing.
What?
It's not that way. But I'm saying that there's some business owners who their employees are their whores, and that's their write-offs.
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
why
You
I'm
said
saying
that's
employee,
okay.
employee
That's
write-off.
clarified.
a working woman is
Guys,
a working woman.
we are
so-
getting tax advice out here.
Sorry, it's like
How
dirty
to
tax
take care of
advice.
your
Dirty
side
tax.
piece.
We're financing
Tax
this
or
works.
wax.
Did you deal
Ladies,
with
do you
that?
have
Did
any
you see
strong
that?
feelings on when you
Yes,
see
that's what
something like this, Dea?
I think generosity is a beautiful thing.
What a good word.
Oh,
Look at be generous.
a good church-going girl.
Be generous.
This is tithing these hoes. He's tithing these hoes out here in these streets.
No, I'm not
Okay.
saying that. That's funny.
10%.
No, it's not that he's tithing or anything. I just think generosity is a good thing. I don't think I don't know what to think about this situation. I feel that if someone wanted to spend that much money on me, that would be great. I don't think anybody would be against someone spending money like that on them. But I'm not sure why he's
Danny
spending
would.
that money.
There's
She'd
other
look
places.
down on him.
There's other places the money can go. I mean,
Straight to my
Well,
account.
Yeah, straight. She just wants the cash. It's a
Well, I'm
write-off
saying,
right
like,
there.
if someone gave me $85,000, that's a down payment.
Yeah.
That's a. I'm setting. I could be set for my future. Like
You
I could
think these
invest.
OnlyFans girls are thinking of ROI and down payments?
They
They're
should
thinking
be.
of Louis Vuitton and Chanel and and like that's what they're thinking
But
of
it's
right
also
there.
marketing
They're
for
not
these
thinking of
OnlyFans girls.
debt reduction or amortization. That's not how their mind works.
Okay, well,
OnlyFans
I
girls
don't know
can't
their minds.
spell
I don't know how it works.
amortization.
I don't know their minds. I don't know how it works. But that's
Generosity.
what I would want to do with money if it was given to me.
Unbelievable.
But
Would
would you ever actually
Shake,
respect that
when
guy?
you go out shopping spree and it's you and your lesbian relationship, how does that work? Who's paying for dates? Who's taking who on a shopping spree? Hold on, guys.
It's
Who's-
always like equal. Like today, if I feel like it, tomorrow she feels like it. It's not
annoying.
organized.
Funny
like
how that works.
Yeah.
In the ladies' relationship, it's equal.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
How-
it's his bill.
How feminist, how feminine empowerment right there.
Yeah,
But we all
exactly.
know that no woman is taking no dude on a shopping spree.
No.
It is certainly not equal,
Babe?
Yeah, no.
right?
Taking me on a shopping spree.
She's taken you on a shopping spree before?
No.
listen,
No.
I've definitely taken one of my
She's
ex-boyfriends
buying
for
you
like
cheap
shirts.
sushi if you're lucky.
Yeah, but
You've taken what?
I've taken my ex-boyfriend like
fancy
shopping, buy
sushi.
him some nice shirts.
Yeah, but that's why he's your ex-boyfriend. Because you're like, why am I spending money on this dude?
I guess
You
you
should be spending money on me.
Spending money
Anyway,
on me.
back to your
that
lesbian
actually
relationship. How does the tax write-offs work in a lesbian relationship?
It's normal.
Okay.
But I was gonna add. I think like from me dating women and being like equally just organized, I feel like I would be the same way with a man, because like I do see the difference when in straight relationships, like the man has to be more dominant or the breadwinner or whatever. But like to me, I think that it should be equal no matter man or
Are you
woman.
saying that because you haven't been with a man? Because what if you've been with a man that was like, hey, I'm going to take care of everything. I'm going to handle everything. Would you also have that same perspective?
Yeah, in a way. I always feel like no matter who you're with, you should always be able to like fend for yourself. So if he's capable of taking control and taking lead, that's fine. But I still always just like my ducks in a row.
Based.
know.
Of course,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. But have you ever? I think it's very different to talk about that ideologically versus actually
Being in it.
experiencing it. Like when you know that someone's got you and you've actually experienced that as self-evident reality, like there is no better feeling. Being able to know that I can literally close my eyes and turn off my brain and follow you, and wherever you lead me, I'm going to be happy with the destination. Like that's true leadership, and to have that in a relationship is, I think, one of the greatest
I think
gifts.
she's, I think
that's
she's
how-
talking more about
She's
money
just
though.
saying,
not like-
Yeah,
she's
just
saying
like
they sweep that rug from
She's
you.
talking about how she wants to
How
have.
does
Listen,
that
guys,
feel?
if Amy
Yeah.
wants to daydream for a second about what she wants to do and just basically manifest that verbally, let her do what she's got to do. Anyway, congratulations on splitting everything equally. I wish it worked that way
can.
when a man is dating a woman.
this is also
Hey, by the
hard.
way,
It can.
Malik, you know,
It's not that crazy.
when your girl takes you on a shopping spree, tell me what type of things you're buying out there.
Ooh, when she's
Things for
taking me
her?
on a shopping spree, it's probably like just to the corner store to get some snacks
Yeah.
for the late night.
Here's a couple
Netflix.
Twizzlers, homie.
choice.
Good luck
Good
out there.
choice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.